local gadfly, local attorney, walks in the middle of the night. If you see him walking down your street, he's walking to help take back the streets in the city.
Yes, I am.
You are also a local...
Aren't you a boxing
I'm a boxing
ref?
official.
Yeah, he's
official?
Amateur.
and
Phil's in here.
You're also a ordained minister.
I am. Episcopal.
And you are a Hollywood film producer.
I am, but I like to share that title with you, McGraw.
Now, that's a good point. We have teamed up together.
Yes, we have.
Just like Brian Grazer and Ron Howard have done to produce probably one of the greatest films ever created.
I agree. Yeah.
This movie, which is going to debut Friday night at St. Louis Film Festival.
It's Friday night at the Tivoli as part of the St. Louis International Film Festival.
This is your brainchild. Tell us about the movie.
It is a short film. And the art of the short film, at least for public exposures, been lost. We don't have those shorts before the movies that they used to run.
Right.
So a short film is a film that is short, and it runs anywhere from usually a minute to maybe 30 minutes. I think the best shorts are under 15 minutes.
Right.
And it's a self-contained film, and it allows you to do a lot of different things and make entertainment that is not 2 hours long.
Right.
This one, I wanted to take a look at the world of right-wing talk radio and how that might impact someone who's spent their entire life inside their apartment listening to nothing but talk radio.
Right.
And it stars Rance Howard, Ron Howard's father.
Ron Howard's father. How did you get Rance Howard in this movie?
I was...
Let me ask that question. Yeah. How did we get Rance Howard in this movie?
Well, it was all because of you. He heard your name associated with it. I was down in Florida watching my son play baseball and started Googling 80 and 90-year-old actors, and there aren't that many of them. Right. And those that I kind of looked at, it didn't fit the part, and I came across this picture, and I said, that's who I want. And I didn't even realize it was Ron Howard's father. It was just the face that I wanted. Right. I sent him the script. He wrote back and said, yes, I love it.
So he flew in for a couple days?
Yeah, he and his wife, and we had a great time. We shot the film in 2 days here in Clayton, and real proud of it. Sending out short films typically are seen at film festivals. Right. Sometimes you can find them on the web and some different places, but so now it'll be at the St. Louis Film Festival, and it'll be at others around the country.
This is its world premiere Friday night?
I believe so.
What is the name of it?
Talk Radio.
Okay.
We have a clip.
Oh, we have a clip.
Could you set it up?
Oh, yeah, sure. We have a clip. I didn't even know we have a clip. Yeah, I'll be happy to set it up. I think this is the one. We have a clip? Oh, yeah. I didn't know we have a clip. I believe this is the clip where... now, I'm a little bit typecasted. I went from... I was your muse, and I went from being the mayor of the town in Marshall the Miracle Dog... to now I'm a talk show host. There's a stretch. But I'm a right-wing nut job radio talk show host.
Yes, you are.
And Rance Howard calls in to my radio show.
That's correct.
And here's a clip from the movie Talk Radio that is going to premiere at the St. Louis Film Festival Friday night.
I have spent so much of my time listening that I have stopped living.
Lou, whose fault is that, if that's your real name, Lou? Or is it Noam Chomsky? Because that's what liberals love to do. They love to blame other people for the things you do wrong. How about the fact that you blame yourself for the things you've done wrong? That, ladies and gentlemen, that is a classic liberal double take. Holy mackerel. Hold on a second. Let me paint a picture for you guys. Because I bet you Lou has sat there at his desk and has written out on a piece of paper all the things he wanted to say. You know why? Because Lou can't explain what it's like to be an American.
So there you go.
Boy, that's deep.
So I got to tell you, filming this, first of all, Rance Howard, one of the nicest men you'll ever meet.
He was so nice, and his wife was just wonderful.
So the director, Jay, tells me, here, I want you to go into this room. So I'm in another room filming, and I'm supposed to be this, loudmouth, blowhard talk show host. So I go up to Rance Howard, and I'm like, let me tell you, if I ever said the things that I'm planning on saying to a caller, my grandmother would come up from the grave and slap me upside the head. And he turns to me, he goes, "It's called acting, McGraw." He's like, "I get it.
Right.
Don't worry about it."
So you guys were never in the same room. You were in different rooms, obviously, right? Or were you?
Well, I was on the radio, so he calls up on the radio.
But you didn't shoot in the same.
No, we had them in different. I wanted this one to be live, and I wanted to be. I wanted them to feel like they were right there with one another. But we did have them in different rooms, so there would be that separation as well.
And what was weird was, I had to have a fake microphone. I had to pretend like I was talking into a microphone, or I couldn't do it. It was weird.
What was your motivation?
What was my motivation was that Jay Kanzler said that I could be producer on this film.
Of course.
But the reaction to this, now you've sent this to film festivals around the country.
I have, and it is being received very well. Every place that has made a decision on it has accepted it.
Right.
And so, I'm real proud of it. And the work that everybody did, that you did, that Rance did, our crew. And at the end of it all, I kind of said, if it doesn't work, it's on me, not on anyone else, because everyone else went above and beyond.
Well, one of the reasons you made this was you want to get this into Sundance, so you're gonna submit it for Sundance.
It's been submitted to Sundance. And to Tribeca and South by Southwest, those are kind of the gold standard. And all filmmakers go through their lives saying, I want to get a film in Sundance.
Right.
And, we'll see. That's my hope.
Now, we should also say that you also use clips from now, and I haven't seen the final edit, but you use clips from nationally known radio talk show hosts.
Right. And so under the concept of fair use, which is an exception to the copyright laws, I have pulled clips from Rush Limbaugh, Michael Savage, and Mark Levin. And the concept of this film is this man has a radio in every room. He's almost 90 years old. He lives in an apartment. In every room he goes to, he has talk radio on. He's just immersed in this. And so I have pulled those clips.
Yeah, and so some of the clips you'll hear from some of these hosts, and you're like, "Oh my goodness, I can't believe these people said these."
But
things.
they're absolutely real. They were broadcast.
Yeah, they were broadcast clips, and you say to yourself, "Oh my goodness, I can't believe that this one person would say this to this other person who you just happen to disagree with."
Right.
Yeah.
Is this your first submission to St. Louis International Film?
No.
I've in fact, Marshall's Miracle was the won best film at the festival.
That was a grand prize, super duper winner.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, you had the gambling one on there. Which was great.
Right. You were part of that too. You did the panel discussion. Right. I've had 4 documentaries, 2 feature films, and a host of short films over the years.
Yeah.
Jay, you're something else.
There you go.
I'm something
All right,
else.
so tickets for Friday night.
Yeah,
what's
go
the
to
deal?
the best way, and I encourage everybody to go. There are going to be 4,000 films at the St. Louis International Film Festival, and the best place to go and find out what films are playing and all those. And for my film on Friday night is Cinema St. Louis, cinemastlouis.org.
Do I have tickets?
You don't have to.
I'm part of the cast.
I guess a producer would have.
As a producer,
ticket.
you would think that I would be,
And I want to also clear up one thing. I lost to a twice convicted felon, not just once convicted.
Oh, he was twice convicted. Thank you very much. Jay Kanzler, we'll see you Friday night.
Yeah, do I have to go? I don't have anywhere to go.
Do you just want to slide down on the couch?
That's right.
Jay Kanzler, ladies and gentlemen, Hollywood producer, boxing ref, all around good guy, local gadfly, Jay Kanzler. We'll see you Friday. Thanks, buddy.
Thank you.
8:27.